Yo, yo, RX back with another stream. This time it is Friday night, and more importantly, it is Halloween, the spookiest night of the year. And we're here to have a full Halloween party as we look at the fights we got tomorrow, which are truly the scariest thing I could show you tonight. We back. Test party. Yes, I know my logo's orange. That's meant to be like that. It's actually red, but the saturation on stream is so fucking stupid. And it is now orange. So, hell yeah. And obviously we are back on Restream, so, yeah. What do you... It's meant to be orange, and actually on my TV it shows up as orange. So, hi Jamie, you know it must be a special occasion if your ass shows up. Yeah, like I thought about going with the basic green, but it's Halloween. Like and I don't. This logo only came in red, blue, yellow, and green. The closest thing I got is fucking it's red for us. So my TV's fucking weird, but yeah, I know it's meant to be red, and that's annoying. It's again, I only have 4 options, and red is the closest one out of the 4 that's Halloween-ish. So it's better than nothing. God damn it! So, fuck you. And I got the Halloween fucking font. Oh. Well, hello. First time Jamie's been streaming like 2 months. I see D-Rest and Pale were bored before stream, and Ed Boy. Good to see all 3 of them. I hope they're doing good on this fine Halloween night. Hopefully everyone has had a great Halloween. I would say I got plenty of candy, but I think we're all more than old enough to not be trick-or-treating at this point, unless you got kids. So, I know Pale might have had to do that. So, I'm too old, and I don't want to go out. I'm too white for that. It's risky. So, and I just don't want to fucking do it. So, there you go. Hope everyone's had a good Halloween, though. And, yeah, let's have a nice little pre-party. Take some fights, have a Halloween party, I guess, as well, if you want to look at it that way. Obviously took yesterday off, enjoyed it, but we are back. And, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Always good to do pre-party. We'll look over the card, we'll watch the weigh-ins and the face-offs. Gonna look at fantasy bullshit. Have a fun night. Not very much else you can ask for, right? So, I don't know. I just by for a second. Nope. I'm almost 20. I'm not fucking dressing up. Fuck. Like, I'm an adult, Jamie. Thank you. You should learn it sometime. I'm not gonna fucking dress up. So, maybe some other time. Maybe. And I did plenty of times over my years, but no. I'm not gonna do it to not go trick-or-treat. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, maybe in the future I'll dress up again, but yeah, I'll pass to do all that for what? To take a fucking picture? Well, you know, I'm not gonna show it on the stream. I don't show myself. So, yeah, it would kind of be pointless, wouldn't it? So, I don't know. I love Halloween though. Who fucking doesn't? It's Halloween. I think it's Halloween. What else can you ask for? I've enjoyed the day. I'm gonna fucking after this. I'm gonna watch fucking horror movies until I go to bed. So it's gonna be fun. And yeah, who can complain about Halloween? I know I'm not. Simple. About really all I can say there. Simple. With that being said, I guess it only makes sense to let's get the screen share up and look at what our topics are for this evening. This spooky evening. That got the darkest background I could find. Not very Halloweeny, I know, but I tried. But here's the spookiest thing you can find. Scary, I know. UFC Vegas 110 tomorrow. It should be interesting. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, first of all, you would be the only person on Earth to still use that term, and second of all, you do that, Jamie. So, what? Go eat some bitches, but I already know that ain't happening. Go do that. Knowing you probably dressed up just to fucking lay around, play Fortnite. So you do that, brother. You do that. But yeah, not really a lot else to really say. We UFC Vegas 110, a card they talked about plenty in my breakdown earlier. For almost 2 hours. Yeah, I gotta put timestamps in that, don't I? Yeah, this card is not great. Not great at all, to be honest. It's not awful. It's not far from it. Apex, Saturday afternoon. The day after Halloween. First day of November. Sure, Jamie. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, buddy. Yeah, of course, we'll go over this card a little bit one more time, because I think I already talked about it twice on stream at this point, and in video form, so, but we can look at it a little bit more, and yeah, man, see what happens, see what fucking happens tomorrow. Hopefully it's a good card, but who fucking knows. Again, it always could, overproduce like most Apex cards, or overachieve, I guess would be a better term. But time will tell. Okay. Sure. you really ran out of fake names very quickly. So, time of the UFC start tomorrow, 4 p.m. my time, whatever time that would be for you. So, yeah. 4 p.m. EST. An afternoon card, like I said, not, or at least for me it's an afternoon card. Could be closer to lunchtime card for y'all, so. But yeah, it's a card. What else can I say? It's better than having nothing tomorrow. If you want to look at it that way, it's better than having nothing. It's hard to find a silver lining with this card, but that's really the only thing I got. I don't know. Actually, the best I got for an advertisement, better than nothing. Oh. We'll see, man. Hopefully it over delivers. Not really all I can really think to say. So, everyone made weight. Every fight's still on, for better or worse if you think about it. And we'll see what happens. Oh. I'm intrigued in a few fights, but not really any fights on the card or anything about the card where it's like, I cannot wait. I fell for that trick last week and we saw what happened, so yeah. But yeah, we look over this card one more time before we get to tomorrow, and of course we'll watch the wins and all of that. Beginning with the first fight of the night, Alan Carr and Cornelossi. What are the odds at this point on this? We'll look here. That is probably give us the most updated odds going into tomorrow. Let's take a look. 4 p.m. November 1st. Crazy. How the fuck is it already November? So you got Alan Carr, still a big favorite, minus 200. She's still the underdog on Tapology. I don't know, she's moved to being the favorite on the picks. Now what about Goat Milk? Yeah, everyone don't forget to get your picks in on Goat Milk. Corner, 50-50. Okay. I'm still going Alan Carr, as much as I don't love to make that prediction. I can't pick Cornelossi here. I think Alan Carr is going to be able to get the takedown she needs to win, and I just think she's a little bit better than Cornelossi, which is not saying a lot. I think Cornelossi is terrible, but yeah, it's a bad fight. It's, for at least the worst fight on the card is the first fight of the card, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Not really sure what else I meant to say there. It's a pretty terrible fight, but I'm gonna still go with the favorite here. I'm gonna go Alan Carr. This could be a fight where a lot of people could go with the Cornelossi on the picks and could make things really interesting early on in this card. So, what are the fight odds? Decision by points, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Alan Carr. I think she's gonna get the win here, and I think she's a little bit better. She could lose. I could see this being a lot like the Jacqueline Amorim fight from last week. But I'm gonna say she gets the win and beats this buff dude pretty easily. Well, not easily, but beats that buff dude in the worst fight of the night. Yeah. Then we have Phil Rowe and Seok-Hyun Ko. Very good fight. The rare time I can actually say that on this card. I'm as shocked to say a fight's good on this card as you are to hear it. But this is one of the better fights on the card. Phil Rowe, good veteran, good test for the 1-0 so far on the UFC. Seok-Hyun Ko. This is a decent one. I'm very intrigued in this fight. Ko is coming out with that Obon Elliott win in his debut, which was really impressive and a good debut for him. Rowe coming off his first win in like 3 years, even though it was against Angelosa, who's shit, and he was losing that fight. So, this is a good one. The picks, Ko 79% to 21%. That's fair. What's Goat Milk? 69 nice percent for Seok-Hyun. I can't wait for them to not say how I say it at all. And the betting odds have him minus 185. Though he gets dropped a little bit. Well, he's been around that 200 to 170 mark all week, it seems. I think that's fair. I think like 185 is fair. I think Ko should win. I don't love that he's much shorter in reach and height than Rowe, but I still think he should be able to take the win here if that debut had anything to show. He's very well-rounded. He's a good striker. He has good grappling. Phil Rowe is a tough test, but he's not a world beater by any means, and I think Ko should take it. I'm gonna pick Ko here. Where's the finishing method? KO is plus 250, submissions plus 1,200, and points is plus 140. I think these are all plausible. Even this could happen, but I doubt it. I'm gonna go Ko by decision, but it's definitely an interesting one. I'm intrigued. I think this is gonna be a good fight. It should be on the main card. It's one of the better fights on the card. And see what happens. I'm intrigued to see what we get from Ko here in his second outing. Now that we've seen what he can do, let's see what he can do in his second outing against probably a step down in competition. Give me the Korean. Give me Seok-Hyun Ko. Good fight though, very good fight. Then we have in our third fight, if I can even call it that. Jesus, this fight sucks. as we have in a fight that would probably not even make it an Invicta prelim. Same thing as the first fight with Alencar and Cornelosi in the same weight class, funny enough. Montserrat versus J.O. Ruiz versus Alex Ardoyan. This fight's not good. Yeah, Ardoyan should still win. She is 87% on picks. Sounds about right. Goat Milk picks, she's probably, I wouldn't be shocked, she's even more than that. 95%, Jesus, and betting wise, she is still minus 400. The biggest favorite on the card. Yeah, she should be. I hate to say that she's my lock of this card, but she is. I don't really see her losing this fight. I think she's much better than Ruiz, much taller, more active. I can't believe like, you suck. You're making Alice Ardoyan look like a good fighter in comparison. Give me Ardoyan. I hate to say it. I truly do. Again, she's probably my lock of. She is my lock of the night. God, this is not a good fight. The fight odds, yeah, you're not gonna get a finish in this fight. I'd be fucking amazed. So, yeah, I would probably just stay away unless you put. Yeah, I guess Ardoyan could be a parlay piece, but outside of that, you're just not gonna get anything out of her. And yeah, she should win, but that's about nice thing I could say. Shit fight. Then we have the best female fight on the card, one of the best fights on the card. How is this on the main card when it's a top 5 rankings bout? Explain that to me when you can. We have Ketlin Vieira versus Norma Dumont. Yeah, this is another decent fight here, and some actual notable fighters. A big fight for his division. A win here would probably get Dumont a title shot, or should. This is good. Let's see, the picks here are leaning Dumont 87%. It's so good to see people actually respecting Dumont finally. Goat Milk, I feel it's going to be leaning Ketlin a little more. No, 88% for Dumont, and then the odds are still Dumont around that 175, 180 range. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Dumont here. I've said, for as long as I've talked about getting the creative fights, I just don't think she's very good. Yeah, give me Dumont. I think she should take this. So, yeah. Odds are, yeah, it's gonna go to decision. Pretty simple. Next. I don't know why I was trying to like do this like a breakdown. I'm just trying to go through it real quick, look over it. Yeah. I'm so used to like breaking it down and shit. It's like, yeah, like, I want to talk about it, but I have no reason to go super in depth. So yeah, we can just move on to next. The first finish prediction I have on this card, one of only 2, ain't that a joy? Dante Johnson versus Cedric Dumbass. The picks are leaning Johnson's way, 89% good. Let's see, Go Milk is leaning probably Johnson as well. 92% Johnson, and the odds have him still in that minus 350 range. I agree, I'd probably move him down a bit to, I forget what I said in the video, probably like minus 310 or some shit. He should be a favorite, but there's definitely some worries with that height and reach and all that. But yeah, he should get the win here. Minus 210 by knockout. Damn. They're not gonna get plus money there, but that's not awful, to be honest. And yeah, I'm going Dante by knockout on the first. So let's see. Let's hope he can send Dumas to the upper room, because he's a piece of well, actually, he definitely wouldn't be going to the upper room. He'd be going to the lower room, because where that piece of shit belongs. But we'll see if we get lucky enough to see that. Next, prelim co-main, Kwamba and Lee. This is definitely an interesting one. Again, we'll see what I'm intrigued to see the updated betting odds right before the fight. Lee is 82% picked. Goat Milk. I love this fucking Halloween music. I don't know if you can hear it. The restream got 72% on Go Milk, and still a borderline pick'em. I don't understand why the odds here are close. Chang Lee should win this fight. He's so much better than Kwamba. Dude, Lee by decisions plus money? You're kidding. You're fucking kidding me. Do that info as you will, people. I think Lee's the best. I get it's a pick pretty much, but Lee should be a big favorite. He should be like minus 170, 180. He's so much better. Kwamba is awful. I say that in the simplest term possible. He is fucking awful. And yeah, I'm going Chang Ho easily. How is he not a bigger favorite? Oh yeah, we didn't look at these. Total rounds, over under. Yeah, I've never really understand those. Fuck that. Next, give Chang Ho better win. Kwamba is so fucking garbage. Featured prelim, Christensen and Ali Ghana. Ali Ghana is going to be picked everywhere. 70, actually not as much as I thought. 76%, 24% going with Christensen. I don't get it. Goat milk. I'm gonna be shocked if it's saying about saying a 70-30, and the real odds are minus 275 to plus 225. I don't see how Christensen wins this, but also I don't really care enough. I think this fight's terrible. Elikana by points is plus money. That's another free fucking bet right there. Yeah, Elikana should win this. Christensen hasn't fought in a year. He doesn't look to be that good. Yeah, give me Elikana by points, which I don't know how that's plus money. Christensen is garbage. Then we get to the main card with Moss's boy opening it up, as we have Nascimento in Durden. Picks Nascimento 92% on Tapology. Let's see, 91% on Go Milk. I know Moss is part of the 9%, and Nascimento minus 320 at the moment. I think those odds are a little bit wide. I could see a world where Durden wins this, to be honest. I don't even like Durden, but I think those odds are too wide. I could 100% see a world where Durden could win this fight. And again, this come from someone who really doesn't like Cody Durden. He has a high chance of winning this fight. If he kept it standing or can end up on top in scrambles, I think he could win this fight. Nascimento is good, but he's the lesser striker, and I could see a world Durden wins this. That Durden plus money. If you want a decent underdog, that's not a bad option. Not saying for sure he's gonna win, but I think the odds are a little too wide there. I'm still picking Nascimento, but yeah, I don't think it's minus 300 in terms of a confidence pick there. And yeah, I'll think those odds are a little too wide, but I am going to take the favorite there, even if I don't agree with the odds fully. Next, Charles Radke and Daniel Frunza. Radke is 79%. I thought it would be a little bit wider. Let's see, Goat Milk is for Team Radke, I would imagine 73%, and the odds are still what they were pretty much all week, 175 for Radke. Yeah, Radke should win this fight. Frunza's shit. What? Radke is plus money by knockout? You're fucking kidding me. Wow. Yeah, Radke should win this fight. Not really sure what else to say. I think Frunza's shit, and if Reese McKee's piecing you up and knocking you down, I don't think Radke's good, but I think he's better than Reese McKee, hits harder. Yeah, give me Radke here. Frunza's shit. And for some reason, if I had a penny for every Romanian on this card, I'd have 2 pennies, which is not a lot, but it's a weird amount to have for something like that. So, give me Radke. I'm not sure what else to say. Then one of the few good things on this card, Isaac Dolgarian and Yadir Del Valle. The picks here are 50-50. I like that. I'm happy about that. I think that's extremely fair. I think it should be a pick'em like that. Goat milk, I think, is probably going to be leaning Bulgarian's way, but we'll see. Yeah, okay, no shocker there. And go in, the real odds are 250 for Bulgarian. I get it. I definitely get it. I think it should be a pick'em. I truly do think this should be a pick'em, and I'm gonna lean with the Cuban here. I'm gonna lean with the underdog, but I think this should be a complete pick'em, and I am very intrigued in this fight. I'm very excited for this fight. Maybe could even say the fight I'm most excited for on this card. It's a banger. I can't wait. And let's see what happens in this prospect battle. Someone has to lose their own. I think I'm gonna go the underdog, but yeah, if I should be at pick'em. Then we have this shit show between Wells and Garimbo. Garimbo 82% picked. Yeah, makes sense. Goat milk. He is 83%, and the odds have him at minus 140. So yeah, Garimbo should win this fight. Wells is awful, and yeah, I'm not saying Garimbo ain't awful. He's fucking terrible as well. But yeah, give me Thumba Garimbo to get the win here. He's better, younger, should be able to survive round one and win a boring, gassed fight late. Give me Garimbo. Not very much else to say. That fight's awful. Then we have the co-main, Salsa Boy, Cortez Acosta versus Ante Delija. Delija 69%. Nice on picks on Topology. Goat Milk is leaning. Delija at 63%, and the odds have Delija minus 135 right now. This is a tough one. We were going to see if Delija is legit here. I'm going to pick him, but I'm not super duper confident. Plus 250 by points. That's interesting. Yeah, we all hate Waldo Cortez Acosta. More importantly, let's see if Delija is legit or not. I don't think he's gonna knock out Waldo. That dude's chin is too strong, but I think he could take it. So I'm gonna go Delija, but good coming, and yeah, close fight. We'll see if Delija is any legit. And then the main event, Steve Garcia and David Onama. 81% for Garcia. No shocker there. Even that seems a little low. Goat Milk, probably the same. 70, so actually even more people are going for Onama. And then the pick, and then the betting odds on it are, yeah, Garcia 135. I think Garcia should be a bigger favorite than that, and he should win this fight. Onama's just not all that great, and I think Garcia is much better. By points is plus 900. It's not awful, but it's not great either. Yeah, give me Garcia. But yeah, I think he'd be like a bigger favorite, and he should win that fight just by being the better fighter. Not much else to really say. Weak main event. Nothing new. Gentlemen eye poke each other and quit. And that's just a quick overview of the card. Let's go Garcia. What's up, Michael Toner? Yeah, Garcia should win. Just went down the card real quick, looking at the odds and all that. And we'll watch the weigh-ins and the face-offs in a little bit to end the stream like we always do here. But yeah, is it a good card? Not really. Is it the worst card I've seen? Far from. The order really making it worse? Yes. And am I still gonna watch this card and be interested? Yeah. So what can you do? Hopefully it overperforms like a lot of Apex cards. And let's see, man. Let's see. Happy Halloween, everyone. Yes. Happy Halloween. And Wadger 20 just turned November for me, so happy November. But with Halloween, I don't think the next day starts until either sun comes up or I wake up the next day. So it's still Halloween to me, damn it. And yeah, we'll see. The scariest thing you'll see all Halloween weekend is with this card. So let's see if it's gonna be a trick or a treat. Should be interesting. Why did I think about that joke for the breakdown video? Damn it. Yeah. Not really a whole lot else to say about this card. I'm intrigued. In a few fights. Other ones, not so much. I only got 2 finished predictions on the card. See what happens. Let's see what happens. We're gonna watch it either way tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully it's good. So, yeah, that's about what I gotta say there. Before we watch the weigh-ins and the face-off, let's do a little bit of a fancy checkup, shall we? We'll start the NBA because that one is the one still going on. That NFL one hasn't even fucking started yet for the week. So let's take a look here. What we got going on? So obviously we had another round of games tonight. I think they're all over by now, and yeah. So let's take a look at who's winning going into the weekend. I'm losing by a good amount, but I still have a high possibility of coming back and winning, so that's good. Damn, printing room about 40. Good shit. We'll see what happens there. The bots are beating the shit out of Chrome. I guess having a bunch of old dudes ain't the best strategy. Josh Giddey put up 69 points. Fucking Maxey put up 71. I see why Tone wants them. Yeah, it looks like the bots are gonna take this one. Chrome will take his first out here. Well, that's still 2 days, so you never know. Tone's beating Vast by a decent amount. Let's see. Evan Mobley put up 57, Booker 51, JB 40, good shit. Luka had 62, Coward had 33. Okay, this is a good game. We'll see if Tone can keep that lead throughout the weekend. And then Matua's actually up on Botter right now by a good amount. Jalen Johnson put up 63, Jokic had 53, and actually they're still playing, so that's going to probably go up. Cat had 39. 55 from JB, 35 from Edgecombe. This is a close one, so yeah, mainly every game. This is the only game that's kind of a big score towards one side, so every other game is still pretty much in reach going into the weekend. See who stays alive, who keeps their lead or takes the lead, and who's gonna win this week. I'm pretty intrigued. And then speaking of our fantasy, the league that I think we all care about more, and I'm very excited for, the ESPN Fantasy Football League. Tone, I sent you trade, asshole. Stop ignoring me. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with my lineup here, but you know, you kind of gotta play who you gotta play when the 4 teams are on a bye week and there are 4 teams that build yours. So, you know, I don't love playing Keyshawn Booty, Travion Henderson, but Stevenson is how I do like that. Tone, you're an asshole. You picked up Kyle Managi like a minute after I saw that fucking notification Swift is out. You're an asshole. I could have used him. I don't know if I would have picked him up anyway, but I thought about it. Yeah, this is not my lineup. Oh joy. Let's look at what they have projected this week. I'm at to lose. Okay, already down by 30 thanks to Achane and Waddle. We'll see. I won't be shocked if I lose this week. It would be a fucking pretend loss anyway because I only have half my goddamn team. My team is here. So, thank God Jane Daniels is playing. Ninja and Chrome, an interesting one. Chrome's gonna need to find a running back or actually, you'll just throw Tony Pollard back in with DeAndre Swift injured. Yeah, Chrome's getting his ass beat here. I don't know any other way to put it. he's about to get his fucking ass handed to him 6 ways on a fucking Sunday here, so good luck. Tones up on Matua by a good amount thanks to Lamar's 4-touchdown game last night and a blowout against Miami. So Matua losing, not anything new to see here for him. I feel bad. But he still has a lot of good weapons left to play. Keenan, let's see if his great trade works out for him. Korski, but Tone has Puka, JSN, Javante, Cook, Laporta. I don't know why you're playing Watson over Genti or Managi, Tone. I truly don't. I would play Genti or especially Kyle Managi over Christian Watson, but maybe that's just me. And I'm glad to have Lamar back. Who the fuck is the Ravens are? I have Lamar on a fantasy team. I'm happy with 25 points. So yeah, we'll see. Can Matua get a win finally? We're gonna find out. Being down 20 after game 1's not a great start, but we'll see. Then we have Shiesty and Vass locked in an interesting one, 11-13. Great. 61% for Shiesty, so she's meant to actually win this. Stafford and Golf, that's an interesting one. Henry only had 13. Still have Bijan though. CMC and Brown. I don't love Chase Brown, we'll see. London and DK, Ladd and Franklin. I guess London and Metcalf are better. Bowers is better than Kraft. Patriots or Chiefs. Patriots, Dicker, Boswell, Dicker. This is an interesting one. This is a very close one. I could see this going either way. Goddamn, I guess Vast having every Buccaneers player is fucking him this week. And then Shiesty doesn't have much on her bench. She could probably drop Jordan Mason at this point. I don't know why she still has him, because she's, even when fucking Aaron Jones was injured, did he play like shit? We'll see though. This is a close one. I could see this going either way. So interesting, very interesting shit going into the games on Sunday. We'll look at this probably again tomorrow, I would imagine. So we'll see if I can make a comeback with none of my top players available. So come on, not even fair. If Ninja can keep his pretty much his undefeated streak going, or can Chrome do something very funny, can Matua win a game, and what will happen in this close one? I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued, and and I think there was a couple waiver wire moves. Let's see. Yeah, you dropped Rondo, picked up Managi, that was good. Penix for Pacheco. I don't see the point of picking up Pacheco, but whatever. Chiefs don't like to run the ball too much now, do they? I think I talked about all of this the other day. Well, actually, Tone's the one who dropped Pacheco. I forgot about that. You really like Christian Watson, man. Did he do anything last week in his big return game? 12? I guess that's not terrible. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm very intrigued. Again, I don't love my lineup, but when your whole team's injured or on a bye week, you kind of got to go with what you're getting. I wish I had this idiot playing. Nope. I don't trust this idiot's team. He's on a bye. He's the number 2 now. Bye week, and injured. What the fuck, man? Why is my whole team injured? We're on a bye week. I haven't on my team yet. So that's why Watson is still in your line. So you picked up Managi and just fucked off. You asshole. You could have let someone else have him. I think it's poetic that you got him as the Bears fan. I do it Sunday morning. That's why you got fucked against me on that Puka play. You were going to lose anyway, but still. So these are the top running backs projection-wise going into Saturday. We're going on Sunday. Bam Knight, Zach Charbonnet are your top options. I hope you don't need a running back. I know I don't. Receiver, the best one's probably Josh Downs. I would say Jacoby Myers if you're that desperate. I hope you don't need a receiver. So, actually, Parker Washington with Travis Hunter out for the next month is not terrible. Quarterbacks, if you need a quarterback, I don't, but this man's playing Carolina. I can't believe he's still sitting there. And this man is playing. It's still Trevor Lawrence. D-Man, dog. Good to see you, D-Man. So, Tone turned his back on his boy, good old Caleb. But yeah, when you got Lamar, I don't think Caleb's really the best plan. What's even available at tight end at this point? Oh yeah, Mark Andrews. Jesus, how the fuck is he still sitting there? Yeah, I think I know what tight end's gonna get picked up on waivers this week, so that should be interesting. And yeah, and that's about what we got going into Sunday's slate of games. In football, we looked at the NBA, same shit, and should be fun, man. Should be a very fun weekend. Fights tomorrow, basketball or weekend if anyone watches that. Football, which on Sunday I cannot wait. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very fun, and I am very, very excited. So, see what happens, and it should be fun. So, I'm trying to think if there's really anything else to really say before getting into the wings and the face-off stands. Beach. I'm trying to think. We talked about the card. No point in looking to like next week's card or anything, unless we could just wait. We looked at milk and picks and all that, and make sure you go milk picks in. Let's see how many people actually got their picks and what the fuck. That's new. That's cool. Okay, Moth. That's very fucking cool. I could get behind that. Total users with someone make an account and be number 500. Come on now. Let's see. Garcia, Onama. Who got their picks? Vast got his in. Let's see. I gotta make sure blue light. Okay. Oh man, no, not a lot of people got their picks under this card. Gotta get them in, boys. I know I'm gonna do mine tomorrow before the card. Ozzy Cat got her D-Rest. Man, no, God, you guys are slipping. Get your picks in, boys. Come on now. Don't mind the background noise. It's Halloween, Black Cats. Literally. So, yeah. Maybe that's a bad omen. Maybe I shouldn't do my picks. I'm just gonna tank my fucking Go Milk score more than already has been tanked. So, I'm gonna find out. Yeah, I only get tanked much more than already is. So, let's wait and see, man. Good luck on picks tomorrow. Good luck on picks. I'm trying to think of anything else to really talk about. That's the gimmick. That's the joke. No, that's the gimmick, you dipshit. A black cat cross your path with bad luck. Ooh, it's fucking an idiot. You're an idiot. Go pretend to have bitches some more. So, let's get the weigh-ins up already. Let's watch these weigh-ins and these face-offs. As MMA fans, we get to watch people stand on a scale in their underwear for some reason. Why do we do that? What do you think about it? Good question. Not one I'm gonna answer or know the answer to, so let's not try and answer it. Let's just look at the weigh-ins. Here's our UFC Vegas 110. Ocho, yeah, I love the first 109 Apex cards. So, let me see how long it takes for YouTube to load. You know, it's YouTube. It might take 75 fucking minutes. There we go. Here we go, boys. Boys, whatever Jamie is. Like, let's see what we got. Everyone did make weight. You know, with the idiot wearing sunglasses indoors, Steve Garcia. And David Onama. Both guys on weight. Then we have the fat boy, Waldo Cortez Acosta. On weight. Because it's heavyweight, you'd have to try to miss weight. Justin Taffa. And Ante Dalija. Let's see, we're gonna find out if he's legit. And he does have 3 nipples, so and that gives him extra power. And they take forever to get his fucking weight. There we go. On weight for the second UFC fight. Then we have Moss's boy, Cody Durden. And this is a catch weight of 130. So these guys are going to weigh in at 130. 130, I think Nascimento was 129, so both on weight. Isaac Bulgarian, the featherweight, in one of the best fights of the card. Old man Jeremiah Wells back for the first time in a long time. On weight. The first female, Talita Allingar. So far, everyone looks pretty normal on weigh-ins. No one looks too drained or anything. She is on weight. Kevin Christensen, tall ass motherfucker. 6'7" light heavyweight. He's on weight for his debut. Montaraz and Joe Ruiz, the person we are picking against in the lock of the night. Back and is on weight. And the lock of the night right after are Alice Ardoyan. Making the weight. Confused as ever. We got the guy who got a contract on Contender 3 at heavyweight and now is debuting at middleweight, Dante Johnson. Peace. Great tattoo. On weight. And then we have a guy in a bra. So, Jamie. Carlos is on weight on every roid you could find. Then we got Cedricus, dumbass, guy who likes to fight women more than guys. is sadly on weight and is back. Fuck him. Then we got Teo Kyun Ko in one of the only good fights of the card. I'm very excited for that fight. And Timmy Twilight, Timmy Kwamba. Great nickname there. Yes, come out that way, idiot. Charles Ratke. Expected. Stupid. Samba Gorimbo. Backhand is on weight. Chang Ho Lee, the best underdog of the card, even though he's kind of not even the underdog. Costume reveals? No. Fuck kind of. Get on weight. Yeah, we're no costume reveals, thank you. We're just watching the weigh-ins and the face-offs before the fights tomorrow, like we always do on the pre-party. What's a Mento on weight? We're not having a costume party. Shocked Moss didn't do that tonight, I guess. Daniel Frunza making weight. Your dear Del Valle. Norma Dumont, the dump truck, on weight. Finally learned how to make bantamweight after a few misses. Billy Elecana. Will Smith, Phil Rowe. He was the last one to weigh in. So there you go. Those are the weigh-ins, and let's get the face-ups going. And the final thing we always do to end the pre-pate to a card. And here we go. The face-off. Let's see what we got here. So are we gonna get any like pushing and shoving? Or is everyone gonna be friendly? Getting with the main event. Only dare to be respectful. The co-main, the big guys. Waldo, never really known for being respectful, so no shocker there. Garimbo and Wells. No idea what Garimbo's doing. Bulgarian and Del Valle, a banger. And no one's even getting in fight poses. They're just gonna fucking stare at each other like that. Radke and Frunza, another pair of guys are just gonna stare at each other standing still. Come on, do a little pose. What are you here for? Main card opener, Durban Nascimento. Nice, Durban. Alekana and Christensen trying to stand as far apart as possible. Jesus Christ. What is going on? Kwamba and Lee. Johnson, dumbass. Then no one wants to put their fists up. Got it. What happened to a sport I loved? Vieta and Dumont. There we go. That's more of a real face-off. You don't want to know where I was looking. Ardo, Yan, and Ruiz. What are these twerps doing? The UFC sucks. Rowe and Co. God, that size difference is gonna be a problem. And then Alan Carr and Cornalosi. Wow, those might have been the most boring face-offs I've ever fucking seen. That says a lot. But yeah, I think there you go. That seems to be really all I gotta talk about tonight. It seems like a lot of people are still out doing a trick-or-treating or whatever, so maybe we're not. Plus it's Halloween night, trick-or-treating, party, and whatever people do on a Halloween night. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get the most people tonight, which is not a shocker, but it was still fun. What do we talk about? Everything I want to talk about. All the UFC, NFL, NBA face-offs, weigh-ins. I think that's about it. I'll go till the hour mark, which is a couple more minutes, but outside of that, yeah, not really a whole lot else to really say here. It's weird looking at it, my fucking logo and it not being green, but I do have a blue and yellow version of it as well. I wonder when I can use those. What holiday would that work? Easter or some shit? Like what color? Blue and or yellow? I don't know. I have to think about that. So, but yeah, I'll probably be bringing this image. Man, do I want to bring this out for Thanksgiving too? Probably not. But yeah, I don't know. Not really a whole lot else to say. Again, it's Halloween. Not many people are just gonna sit back and watch a shitty stream. So not a big deal. Shout out to the few people we did get tonight. Kainoto right at the end. Jamie the first time in 2 months, and probably the last time for 2 months. Toner, D-Man, Toner Myers was the best profile pick of the night. And Scotty, we had D-Rest and Pale before stream. So shout out to y'all. We had 5 likes, like 3 or 5 likes before stream. Now we're up to 9. Y'all are amazing. 31 views. Yeah, little hour-long Halloween stream. Sucks to we're back on restream, but what can I do? It's Halloween. People were chilling, enjoying their Halloween. I hope everyone here and not here enjoyed their Halloween. I know I have. I'm gonna finish my night watching horror movies, as you should, and have a fun night. So hopefully everyone has done that this Halloween 2025 edition. We head into fights tomorrow, head into the first day of November, going to the last 2 months of the year, going into somehow almost 2026. Time flies somehow. I don't know. I can't believe it's fucking November already. So make it make sense. I guess this year has been really good if it has flown by, and yeah, the stream flew by, so maybe that tells you something as well. So, I don't know, this was fun. Hope y'all enjoy it if you're watching it now, or if for some reason people rewatch my streams after they happen. Thank you. And yeah, this is fun. Halloween. Yeah, we've got to bring out the orange or red for whatever, I guess, device you're watching on. I'll fucking know how that works. And yeah, this is fun. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Hope everyone had a great Halloween, or is having. And let's enjoy some fights tomorrow. Don't forget to get your picks in, and let's pray we get a better card than expected. So obviously we'll be talking about that card tomorrow night for the after party, where I will be green again, and then the hangover and NFL stuff on Sunday will be cool. So yeah, the usual should be fun. Not really much else to say, man. This has been fun. Hope y'all enjoyed it. The few of you who did drop in, and happy Halloween. With that being said, unless anyone has any objections, I think I'm more than fine with getting out of here. I know only an hour, but against Halloween and normally people are chilling, doing nothing. So whatever. Hope everyone's trick or treating or having a good time. So I'm gonna go watch some horror movies to end my Halloween and then head into fight day. So to do that, I say, please like, comment, subscribe. 200 subs go by the end of 2025. We got 2 months. Let's pray we can do it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. As always, unless I'm going to say something which I don't believe I am. As always, on this fine Halloween night, I say, RX out. Good vibes only. And always trick or treat. We'll see what we get tomorrow with that card. As always, happy Halloween.